Well, hey, this is Rosa, Gracious. How you doing? We're bringing you today a Temu haul. Some of this is Christmas. Some of it is just because I needed it. And I could not resist the 95% discount. So here we go. First thing is my apron. Let me bring you down. So you could, I'm going to go down over here. You can see this. Bear with me. I want you to see the whole thing. Okay. I'm going to have to bring this down just a little bit. Okay, I think you can see it all there. It's made out of canvas, very sturdy. Room for a pocket, room to hang something. Other pockets, right here. And it's thick canvas. See the straps back in the back? Hubby had put it together because there was no way I could put these little hooky things on here. It's easy to put together, but it is hard. I have no power in my wrist, so hubby had to help me put these little clips on here. But what I really like about it, the fact is I got the pocket, so this way, so when I'm in my garden, I can have my phone, I can have scissors, and if I'm harvesting, I can put some little items in my pockets here. And here's a pocket right through here. See that right there? And it does stop right in here so it won't fall anywhere. And then we got these outside pockets. So I got basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets with a little holder. Okay, so let's bring you down to the goodies. Okay, let's see. Can you see everything? Let me get you in frame there. Okay, yeah, we're good to go. Okay. Of course, I already opened them and looked because I wanted to like, what did I get? What did I get? It's like it was already Christmas, even though it's not. Okay, first thing here, let's see. I ordered a variety of things. Variety. Okay. I hope y'all are about ready for Christmas and done with your shopping. For those of you who are. You know what? Let me get my readers because I know I won't be able to see this stuff. This is the morning. I'm already getting ready to go to work. Okay. First thing we get here is, this is a project for their great-grands. I'm going to send some of these to them, and I'm going to keep some, and I'm hoping we can work on them together. These are little puff cutouts. You can get this in these little sheets. I think they come in 3 different square sizes. Or you can get ahead and get them in the design already cut out for you. And why, if I can order the design, why do I need to bother? But, it's like this is the little flower. Oh, you know what, let me get you. So you can see that? That's the shape of a little flower. But what you do is you color this with any marker or watercolor, marker, whatever. It doesn't make a bit of difference. Then you get your water pen, and this particular kit came with 3 different water pens. Just fill this with water. Then once you put water on this papers, because if you're going to do watercolor, make sure it's dry watercolor, not wet. It's going to puff up. And I'll do a little clip of it so you can see it off the website. But I got these, so I've got these to put on my cards that I make myself when I give them out to friends and family. But I also wanted this to give, like here's a heart, circle, another set of circles, another set of hearts, and then the little flowers. Okay. Trying to say that one's a little bit off. Hold on, because that is off a little bit. Why is that off? Okay. Oh, this is a variety pack. This one is. I think they messed up. Or this could have been a return from somebody who ordered and didn't like it. I found out, and Amazon does the exact same thing, so I'm not being picky on Temu. But I found out hubby had ordered something. Come to find out, it had been a reorder that was returned, and the person didn't include it, and Amazon didn't include it either. So, not too happy about that. But the item worked, and hubby was okay with it. Amazon did not give us a credit of any kind. So, buyer beware. Okay, so basically all they did was whoever had this packet and put up 3 different sides, symbols, shapes, and I'm just putting them together now. So this is all my hearts. So I'm going to send the great-grandson and the great-granddaughter their own sets and have mom or dad work with them to do a project. And then I want to see, because I'm hoping to do a Facebook Zoom video chat with them. So I love to see little kids' expressions, like when they put the water on there and then it expands. It's like, whoa! That's the goal. That's the intention. So I have a set. I'll be working at the same thing that they're working on. And then, because they have, of course, 2 different homes. So they're in different places. But I think this is going to be a fun grandma, grandpa, well, we are great-grandma and great-grandpa family time with the kids. Okay, so there's that. Now let's see, what is this? Always double check your bag. Sometimes they put little things inside there. Oh, this is one of my shirts. Merry Christmas to me. From me. Okay, let's put that because I want to save that bag. Down there is trash. This was just a winter shirt. I'm in desperate need of some winter shirts. Oh, no, these are my winter pants. I just got me some leggings because I've been losing some weight. So I've been very happy with showing off my chunky legs. So these are just some slacks. But I like them because they're the wide bottoms. I don't like the real thin stuff. But they're stretchy. And these are pants for me. Okay. Oh, I'm going to put this and save this in the same bag. This is supposed to be a heavy duty weed barrier. You lay it on the ground, put the little spikes in it, and it keeps the weeds from growing. This is like my 5th or 7th time I've ordered from them. And I'm going to show you, I am very, very, very pleased with the quality of this heavy duty. Remember, heavy duty. Because there's the cheapy kinds. We went to our regular Lowe's. I picked out a heavy duty one. It was but it was sealed in plastic, so I didn't get to actually touch it like I do here with this one. It was so flimsy, it was ridiculous. It didn't last about maybe 3 months. And I had to put another layer on it. That's wasting money, you know. When you only need to do 1 layer. But do your research and double check it. Because if you really want heavy duty, especially if you're going to be a lot of traffic, like I have this is in my greenhouse, because my greenhouse is on the ground. So this is on the ground, and my plants and my table and my chair and my stool and all that's in there. That's also where I transplant and I do my pots. So I'm in and out, in and out, in and out. You want it to be heavy duty weed barrier, so it'll last. Okay. Oh yeah, this is more of my garden stuff. Let me get my scissors. I'm checking the time because I gotta go to work. I've still got quite a little bit of time still left. Let me just cut this. These are those metal spikes. They're metal, but they're coated with a green coating. And I love them because so many of my plants, when they grow tall, they need some support. Some people call them green supports, some support stakes. And I know you've seen them, especially my regulars who have seen my other videos. They do come in different sizes, so make sure you double check your sizes because they come in different millimeter sizes. And if you're going to get some adapters with it, you want to make sure that I like to make sure everything that I'm ordering is 11 millimeter. So I know everything can go and coincide. Because you know, when you're done with that harvest, you're just putting things away to hurry and put the things away. You're not looking and measuring at the size of what it is that you have there. So if you can, try to get the same size. They also interlock with each other, which is really nice. Okay, where's the beginning of this one? Oh. I'm not done yet. Okay. And this is just a wrapping. Okay, come on. Oh, I got more to do. Okay, I think I can unwrap it now. Yep. But also, they come in different link heights. So, some of them you'll need an adapter, so you can put two of them together to make them taller. And some of them, just depends on what it is, because all your plants are totally different. But look at these. I'm going to save that bag, because that's a good sturdy bag. This is not 11 millimeter, because it's not, I know it's not as thin. But I got this one, particular size, because these are great for flowers. Because flowers, you don't need the really thick millimeter one, which is a lot wider. Okay? But I've got some hollyhocks, and they grow up to 4 or 5 feet tall. So this is going to go in the dirt with the tip point right there. You see the tip point? Get my paper again. You see the tip point, and then here's the other end. This is the round edge. So if you wanted to put these together, you would get an adapter and put them together and make it really tall. But these are made out of metal. And then they've got this vinyl coating thing, whatever it is on there. But these are going to be fantastic. I think I got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 10 of these. Okay. And then this should be the exact same thing, because I ordered 2 of the exact same thing. And let me get my readers on there. Because again, like I said, I had already opened some of this stuff, so I already knew what it was. Yep, 10 piece, the exact same thing. So now I got 20 extra pieces. And I'm going to be honest with you, because I grow in grow bags, okay, or even if you didn't grow in grow bags and you just grew in the ground, each plant needs its own stake. So you got to have stakes for each plant, okay? It's better for your plant, okay, if you do it that way. Okay, so there's that. I got that. This is garbage. Alrighty. What is this? Oh, I desperately needed a heavy-duty one. The one I had broke because it was El Cheapo. But this is just a garden trowel. But I got the spiky, so I can go in there and I dig into my grow bag or your dirt on the ground, and you can shovel and use this for planting, transplanting, whatever it is that you need to do. I wish I had a hole in it, but it doesn't, because I wanted to be able to hang it on a hook. But I'm not going to be able to, but I can do an S-hook and hang it from here, because I want to have my tools hung up on my garden shed on the wall there. So that is that tool. I'm going to be careful with the point there. What is this? Oh, I think these are, well, I don't know. I thought it was, oh, these are my extra large size, because I'm a big girl. And I need aprons that'll fit all the way around my middle area. But these are also great for bed. The reason I say that is these are aprons, but see, here's what it's adjustable. Okay, see that it's adjustable. But look at this. Look how long this is, and look how wide it is. And look at the string. So hubby would have a pair. So when he's cooking, he's got a pair, and these are meant for both of us to use, and he's got 2 pockets. So I could also always use this as a double up if this is the laundry and I need to go in the garden. I can use this in the garden, but this is basically made for my kitchen, because I had to replace the, I only have that one cookie one that y'all seen me an apron. That's the only one that I have, because the other ones I got from my mom, but my mom was tiny. She was 88 pounds. I'm way over that. So I can't wear her stuff. And here's my extra apron. And you can wash them too. This is really nice. Oh, I'm going to love this. This is a pH balance, because you need to test. You should be testing your soil, because no matter where you bought it from, because everybody's environment's different, you should be testing your soil. And this is a pH test strips to test your soil. And some plants need like extra nitrogen and calcium. It just varies. So this is a perfect item for me, for my garden, because I'm really starting to grow a lot of produce. And I want to continue that, but I'm not growing as much as I should be. And I want to have a bigger crop. Oh, this is going to be really, really pretty. This is a diamond dart art. I don't know if you can see that. See, it's a bunch of little daisies. And let's see, I need readers for this one. And it says faith, love, and something else. I forget what it is. But I'm not going to open it yet because I like to keep these in a sealed container. But that's a gift for somebody. Here's some more diamond dot art. And I'll show you in just a minute a finished project that I got from Tume. I've ordered from Amazon. I'm ordering from this diamond place where you can order on the website. You do your own research. And the Tume products, are the quality when this is finished, are just as good as the more expensive ones. So why spend the extra money when you don't have to? Okay. And this is all going to be wall art. Now this is a nativity scene with Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus and the animals. And that's what this is. And that's for me for next year. But I'll have this year to put it together. Here's a gift for somebody. Some little daisies in a silver water bucket. And I am so looking forward to this because with me growing all my herbs, I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. And I'm not giving you prices because everybody gets a variety of discounts of how long you've been with Tume and how much you've been ordering. So your prices will vary. So this is why I'm not doing prices, because it changes from every individual. But this is a book on how to make your own tinctures. Tinctures are a natural way to use natural herbs and remedies to make yourself feel better or help on some ailments in your body. And since you make it all together, like look at this. Here's the eucalyptus and the different flowers. So now I'll know what flowers that I want to grow. And because it's just me and hubby, you know, I'm not selling any of my stuff. I just, you know, want to do stuff. I've got like 4 aloe vera plants. From one plant, it had a transplant because it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So now I have 4 and they're big and it's time to repot 2 of them. But it tells you the different properties and the medicinal uses and how to put it all together. So it's all a variety of herbs to make your own tinctures. And of course, I'll be doing videos on that as I do them. This one's for me. It's going to go right here. Well, probably not this wall. Or it might go on this wall. I'm hoping it'll fit right here. And this is a diamond art kit. But this is of a kitchen. An old-timey kitchen. And it's an old rustic kitchen with the shelves with the mason jars filled with food in there, the big window, the table, the wooden table, wooden stools, and the little wooden dresser cabinet. I don't know what you call it, but I'm so looking forward to doing that. And this is a bigger project, which should fit this whole wall. I may have to rearrange some things, I don't know, but that's the plan for this guy. Yeah, but I may change my mind and just put it in the formal dining room, because in the formal dining room, I don't have anything on the walls. And there's plenty of wall space in there. I don't know yet. Oh, this is just because for next year, these are Christmas ornaments, but they're excuse me, sorry about that, the diamond dart, but they hang, so you can be able to hang them. And this is just one piece by itself. And it's got the gingerbread boy and the gingerbread girl with a bunch of Christmas presents, Christmas trees, and all that on there. I know it's kind of hard to see. But on these diamond dart arts, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pop-up of that item so you can see it up close in case you want to order that yourself. And what's nice is you can go ahead and do it and start ordering now and make them now So when the next holiday comes up, you already have it all ready. Now we are loving our slow cooker liners. And I just got these because they were such a great deal. I got a count of 20 of them. And you need to have at least 4 or 5 packages of these in your house at all times. And do yourself a huge favor. Once you're through washing it, everything's before you put away your slow cooker, put a package of these inside the slow cooker. That way you don't forget the next time and you put food in there before you put your liner on. Ask me how I know that. I was like, the last 3 times before we made meals, it's like, oh, I forgot the liner, but I had already put the food in, so it was too late. I couldn't do anything with it. It's like, and you know what? I'm sure y'all know, scrubbing burnt ceramic liner from your crock pot, slow cooker, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is that you have. These are perfect liners. Do yourself a huge favor and just buy those liners. These are sheet protectors. When you have your mat of your diamond dot art painting, diamond dot painting art. There are different terminologies out there nowadays. Before it just used to be called diamond dot art. Well, there's a plastic cover on it because underneath that is where the sticky stuff is, where the rhinestones stick to the mat to make the design. Well, a lot of people, because everybody's way of doing things are different. So these are sheet protectors which protect that piece of item from not losing its stickiness. But what I did these is I ordered these in 2 different sizes because if I have, like, this one is a huge big project, so it's sitting there, I can put this on the sticky stuff and I'll always have that sticky stuff there until I complete the entire project. I noticed some people put these things, these called sheet protectors, all over the whole item, and then they work on one little square at a time, however they want to do it. My OCD kicks in. I'm not like that. That's why I ordered these. A friend of mine at one of our craft things that we do, we call them crops. Had some, and I'm going, what are those? I mean, I've seen them, but I've never seen them in person, just on TV, or on Facebook, or on Amazon, or on Tume. And she gave me a couple of them. She gave me 3 of them. And I really enjoyed it because I'm sitting there working and working and working. I didn't realize my hand was touching part of the sticky stuff of something that I wasn't even working on. So it also helps protect the stickiness from having that plastic film cover go over and up and down, up and down. So you don't lose your stickiness. One of my projects, I noticed I was losing my stickiness, which an easy remedy for that is just glue it. Add some glue, wet glue to it, to wherever it's no longer sticky, and then when you put your rhinestone on top, it'll seal. It'll be totally fine. But I ordered 2 different ones because I've got different sizes of projects. Some of the really small ones, and I just need like 1 or 2 of the smaller sizes. So they double check and do your research. They do come in different sizes. Okay. Oh, I'm in desperate need of this. This is a metal spatula. Sturdy. Got the little hook so I can hang it. But the biggest thing for me is you know how when you're, I don't know if you're a baker or not, but if you are a baker, you know when you're doing pies, the crust sticks to the pie, okay? And this allows you, this is great like for brownies, but this allows you, because look at this sharp, oh, let me get my, see that sharp, see the edge, where it's got that little beveled edge there? This is going to allow you to go in there, cut your square size of what you're going to do, and then you can pick it up. And so you get the entire crust all in one piece, and it doesn't fall apart on you. So that's what this is for. And I just call it a metal spatula. What did they call it? Let me see, what did they call it? Let's see this. A lot of their products on the packaging doesn't give you the name. No, it just says black, but that's okay. I'll do, again, like I said, I'm going to be doing pop-ups on most of these items for you, just so you know what I've got. If you're doing this diamond dart projects, these kits and all that, do yourself a huge favor. Big, big favor. And I learned this the hard way. Buy the extra tips that have 5 or 6 rows at one time. A friend of mine loaned me hers on one of the crops that I went to, and for an hour she just said, you go ahead and just use it, and I did. I got my project done so much faster because I was putting 5 to 6 dots at one time instead of doing 2 or 3, because I only have the 1, 2, and 3 tips, and that's these other ones, 1, 2, and 3 tips. Each tip, 2 of these are 1, one of them is 3, and the other one is 6. You just complete your project so much more faster. And these are a win-win. Now these are the screw kind, so they go into the stylus that requires a screw kind. So make sure you have the right tips to the type of styluses you have. I've got 2 or 3 because I've gotten some that were given to me. So just double check that before you order any of this to make sure that these fit the stylus that you have. Now this is the same thing for the dummy dart, but you know when you're putting your things together, you're going in there, it's got level. Some of these are off a little bit. So some of your rhinestones are off. Well, what this does is you roll it in between the dots. And so you just roll it. And that lines up all the dots. So you can roll it this way, you can go this way, any way you want, you need to. And it lines all the rows, vertical and horizontal, so they're all evenly squared, and it makes it look more professional. So I'm looking for this, and I like the fact that it's not too big. I could have used a little bit bigger handle, but you know, I'm okay because you only do this at the very end when you're in with your project before you put your sealer on it to seal your project so you don't lose your rhinestones. Oh, desperate need for this. This is my second time I've ordered it. I love this metal scoop. It's just a plain metal scoop. I don't think it says anything. Nope, doesn't say nothing. It just says big. Okay, number 1, make sure you look at the measurements to make sure you got the right size. That's the biggest thing. That's everything with Tume is make sure you order the size that you really want to order. Because if you don't, it's going to be smaller than you think it is. And you don't want to be wasting your money when you don't have to. I'm just going to cut this. I can't get that sticky off of there. That's garbage. Garbage. This, look how big it is. See my hand? I wear a size 5 ring. I got a small hand. But look at the scoop. Look at the indentation. It's just a regular ice scooper, but it's metal. This is the perfect tool any gardener can use in their garden. Even if you just have flower garden, vegetable garden, whatever it is. If you're messing with dirt, you want a scoop like this because it's so much deeper than like this one here because of the size. Oh, I'm trying to drop it. Look at that. Look at the 2. You're going to get so much more dirt. See the difference in this? So you're going to cut your chore time in half. So do yourself a huge favor. Get yourself that big ice scooper, but make sure it's solid metal. Okay. Oh, these are mine. I mean, long way overdue of these. But again, you know, Frugal Rosa, I gotta go within my budget. I gotta stick to my budget. These are long shears. They're cutting shears. You just pull it up and down. That's what keeps it open and closed. And you can cut little bushes, little plants, little twigs. You can cut some a little bit bigger twigs, dip it on your bushes. So this is a great way for you to keep everything trimmed and at its size. And because I'm all over my garden, and then I have some stuff in the front, I need a set that stays in the front. But guess what? These are going to go into my little apron. Oh, let me close this up. This is going to be able to go and hang right here in my pocket. So when it's time for me to go and trim everything, I water everything, then I fertilize whatever needs to be fertilized, because I use a plant method to help me determine what I need to do, when and how, because I'm a brand new gardener. This is only my 2nd year, so I don't know what I'm doing. And this will have it, so I'll do my watering, then my fertilizing, then I go in and I do my pruning, because you always want to prune your dead leaves off your plants, whatever they are, as much as you can. Prune them all, and you want to be able to have a nice set of pears. So This is going to stick in my pocket because this is going to stay in my pocket all the time. So I have them there. Then I have 2 extras when it's time. When these get dull and I don't have a sharpener, I can sharpen them. Let me move this over here and get those done. So those are a win-win. Everybody needs to have at least 2 or 3 of those in their garden, at least in their garden shed area. These I ordered for our, we have a Ninja Foodie. But you can do these, like if you have a steamer, not a steamer, what do you call it? What do you call that other one? Let's see, does it say? It says something. Okay, no, it didn't say. It just says primary color 50 piece. But that's okay. You know your little basket? This is actually, I take that wrong. This is, you know those metal loaf pans or silicone, whichever one you have. These are loaf pan liners. What you do is you put them inside your loaf pan, so whatever is in there bacon. But the biggest thing, meatloaf. I'm going to be able to make my meatloaf in there and then just pull up the paper, and the grease and the fat's going to remain in the bottom of it. Or if you want to use it to bake banana bread, any kind of bread or cake, whatever it is that you're making in your loaf pan, these are loaf pan sheets. These I desperate need because I am doing more and more baking. I haven't been doing a lot of cooking videos because we just had some family things that I had to get done, and I was out of the state for 2 weeks. It was a very joyful visit. Oh, sorry about the rain. Sorry about that noise there. I had to get everything out of my way. Okay, so let's see. What is this? More Christmas gifts. And as you can tell, I'm on a Diamond Dot craze. I just love these. These are Faith, Hope, and Love. They're little mason jars with little flowers on them. And I ordered 2 of these for 2 different friends. I'm hoping we can do the projects together because they like to do it. And then I work on mine and they work on theirs, and we'll have some chit-chat time. These are the best bowl covers ever, ever, ever. We all, well, I shouldn't say all, most of us cook and heat up in the microwave. But when you've got like a bowl or a plate, mostly a bowl, these are bowl covers, so when something comes out of there hot, put your bowl in there, it's hot, but your hands don't touch the hot because this protector, this cover, protects the heat from your hands. Well, I love these. I love these. I have one. I only had one. Then I went ahead and ordered another one from a friend of ours. Then another friend gave me one, and it's like, okay, but if you get them dirty, you just toss them in the washing machine, and you wash them. I ordered from Tume 2 years ago the templates to make my own, but I just haven't had the time, and I haven't made the time to make my own. But these are just cloth. Now this is microfiber. I could tell this is a microfiber cloth with a thick liner batting on the inside and another cloth, and then it's got the lining to keep everything in there to keep it from fraying. But see how all this is a bowl cover. It's all it is. But I love it, and they come in different sizes too. This one, let's see, what is this? That's just the packaging. Make sure. I felt awful heavy. Oh, that's just the label. Oh, this is another stylus. And the reason I like this is because sometimes, especially when I'm tired, this has a light. But what I love about it, it's USB charge. So you pull the cover. There's the USB charge. You just charge it. So it goes in one way, which is nice. There's a little string. I didn't get the string. It's supposed to be a little string to go with, but I really don't care about the string. I really don't. To me, it's gonna be a pain. It's gonna be in the way. And you push it up for the light. And this is a different type of light, more like a yellow light. So depending on the city that you need. But this, and you put your little tip to it. Like remember I was telling you? This is the little scraper where you would, as you're working, you can scrape the rhinestones to make sure that they stay in line. So that's the little, let me get my paper. That is a little scraper tool. It's called an alignment. This is the one that holds the 6 little rhinestones. This is the angle tip. I do really like it. Helps my wrist if I use the angle tip, and I love this type of tip. This is the one that holds, I think, 4 or 5 rhinestones. This is the one that holds 2 rhinestones, 2 or 3. And this is the one that holds the single rhinestone. And I'll be using this one more. And you just stick it inside, twist it in, and look. See how it lights, oops. See how it lights up? It lights your project over for you. Most of the time I'm good because I have really good lighting in my craft room. And see the difference? Look at the difference. See the difference in the lighting? See how much more brighter the bright light or the yellow light? And you get to use whichever one you want. Sometimes you just need the extra light. Because some of the designs on the background, because it's pre-printed, it's off a little bit. Your letters are, because some of these letters are really tiny. And for me, especially being an older person, I need that extra vision. I need that extra light. And I like the fact that it has a zip, snap, bag, so I can put everything together. It's always going to stay there. I'm not going to worry about this because I won't ever use it again. Some people want to keep all that stuff. I don't. I got these because I love these pre-measured parchment sheets. These are fantastic. I have 2 different sizes. A great big long one for my great big cookie sheet, which you see my cooking videos. You see I do that. All you do is grab one sheet and that's it. You don't have to worry about getting the roll, cutting it, and putting it in to make sure the measurements. 2 seconds and I'm done with these things. I love these parchment pre-cut sheets. Do yourself a huge favor. Buy them for yourself. Make sure they're in your budget. You will be very thankful for it. It's some more stuff here. Oh, bear with me. Let me go with some. I did a big order this time, but because of my huge discount, I was able to do that. It didn't cost me that much because, like I said, I got a 95% discount. So, and I ordered stuff that I know I desperately needed, wanted, and mostly some of these are for gifts. Love these. These are fantastic. This is just a headlight. Okay. Oh, that one's already in. I haven't opened that one yet. I know I opened one of these. Oh, I'll put it all together. But you got your USB charge. So you can charge this on your cell phone if you needed to. Got the little headband. Yeah, put it together. Okay, so this sits over your head. And you wear it. I don't want to mess my hair, but I'm going to do it anyway. Look. But I don't like the fact this doesn't stick. And I've tried to make it bigger. And I've tried to rearrange it. And this part does not fit my hair. It keeps on falling off. So I'm thinking I'm going to return this. I love the idea. This is my second one that I've ordered. And it does. See, you got the signal light. The 2 lights, these 4 lights here. And that's all the lights. But look how bright that is. The flasher. This would be great if you're in an emergency situation. So this is good to have in your car. And the fact that it tilts, this has got the little tilts, so it allows you, let me move this, so you can see that, see how it tilts? So when you put it on your head, it allows you to tilt. But I'm going to see if hubby can fix this for me, but I don't know. But this is made to fit men and women, and I don't have a big head. At least I don't think so. So I may be returning this. I don't know, because I may keep them and just get a different head strap. because it sits on your, it's made for you to sit on your hand, and you can be hands-free and have lighting. So this is great for all household chores, plumbing, going under the pipes, anything you need extra additional lighting for, but you need to be hands-free, and that's what this is for. And I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason I bought this is it was such a fantastic. I think I paid $3 for these two items. So even if the headband part doesn't work, I know hubby could do something with it. We can fix it, and it'll fit. Okay, so that way it doesn't fall off. But the biggest thing is we're always going to need an emergency one. So he can have one in his car, I can have one in one car. So if we both have to work on our cars, because I do a little mechanic work. I don't do very much anymore, but I used to do a lot of mechanic work on my cars. And I could do it, and I'll be hands-free, so I have some light. Or let's just say I'm walking somewhere and it's kind of dark. It's nice to have that anyway because it's small and compact, fit in my purse, and I have an extra big light and I don't have to worry about it. So to me, I think everyone should have one of these in their, at least in their one in each of their vehicles, and you should have one at home. They just come in handy, really do. I ordered these. I'm letting my hair grow out. These are just hair clips. That's all these are. Black, brown, and some kind of leopard design. Okay, what is this? Let's see, what is this right here? I think these are my other two pants because there was three pair of pants that I ordered for myself because I just was in desperate need. Yep, I think this is mine. They're like the blue ones. Yeah, they're just like the blue ones. I'm going to save that bag. But they're black, so I got black, I got a blue, and I think the other one's a burgundy color. But I like the way they packaged it. You get a Ziploc baggie, then it's inside another package, and then it's on the shipping package. And here's the burgundy one. I'm going to put all these to the wash before I personally like to wash my stuff before I wear it. That's just me. Some people do it, some people don't. I just prefer to wash everything. First, I'm going to try them on to make sure they fit. Let me hang on to that just in case. And then, as long as they fit, and they fit comfortably, because I'm not going to be sitting there being uncomfortable clothing. And then the gray. So I'm set for 1, 2, 3. There's two black, a red and a gray, and a blue. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 pair of slacks. For me, that's a win-win. And number one, they're comfy, they're stretchy, so I'm good to go. Here's some more of that. This is a bigger, as you can tell, it's a lot bigger. And this is the little daisies. Where's a picture of it? Oh, I don't have one. I guess. Oh, there it is. Let's see, what's the message say? I love the quote that they put on here. It's something about best something, but it's a pair of daisies, and then they have some birds flying around with a big message quote. This is for a friend. So I'm looking forward to that. And then this is one for me, so she can work on her project and I can work on mine, and then we can each have our own project. See, there's a little bird. See the little bird there? And there's a message. There's part of the best word with the little flowers. So that's going to be cute to put in any room you may have. Okay, that's there. Oh yeah, that was just the wrapping those kits came in. Okay, I think I'm done with this one. Yep, that one's done. And this, remember I was telling you about the different sizes of parchment paper? Pre-cut, pre-lined? Look at that. This is for the smaller cookie sheets. So look, I got 2 different sizes of pre-cut parchment paper. And these are fantastic when you're working on a small batch. Okay, the last package, and this is going to be my favorite one. This is going to be, as you can see what it is, it's going to be electric scrubber. Oops, I have to hurry up because I got 6 minutes and I got to get out of here. I'm already packed and ready to go, so thank goodness I keep an eye on the time. But this, thank goodness, came with instructions. I'm glad they did. So this is a variety of scrubbers. And again, I'll do a pop-up of it. And let me show you the main project. Here is the tool. There's this telescoping handles. I'm going to have a hubby help me with this, put it together. And the USB charge to charge it, because this is cordless. So it's going to go wherever I need to go. I'm going to be using this in my shower. We have glass shower doors. And you corner the baseboards, the corner of your cabinets, because we have the corner that have the frame on the outside of every single door in here. And you know how food spills and splatters and gets all over your kitchen cabinets? Well, it's got the big scrubber. Look at my hand. Look how big this is. The big scrubber, the smaller scrubber, the pointer to get in the corners of all your corners of your home and your floorboards, baseboards. And this is kind of rough. It's not rough, but it's rough. So this is going to be great. And then another little, this is the attachment where I think, yeah, this is where this is going to stick onto. See how that sticks? Because it's the Velcro. But that's good. There's a sander, a puffer. This is the scrubber. Look at that scrubber. This is going to be the one I'm going to be using for the shower walls. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a demo on my review of this item. This is for heavy scrubbing, really heavy duty scrubbing. And then this is a foam. So for light scrubbing. Like this would be great like if you were doing it in a car. If you wanted to buff or work on your car. The windows, the outside body. Because this is nice and foamy and stuff. But that's, I'm waiting for hubby to put all this together for me. And that is the end of my Tume haul. And let me just grab a few things here. And I want to thank you so very much for watching. And we'll catch you in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.